Alan. That could be your next big buy.
Of
A fucking nice hat.
Thanks. There's the 3 minute mark, and y'all already hit it. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
We in here now.
Yep.
Man, it's good to be back. Good to be here. What is up with the computer?
Oh, it's doing good. It's doing its computer things.
Froze up.
It's doing computer things. Is it doing computer things? Your computer is a piece of shit.
Thank you.
Oh, now it's
Oh, no.
zoomed in. Hold on, I gotta get the hand back up.
Don't forget. Yeah.
I think that's bad. That's the internet.
Never
It probably
forget.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be all right.
Now, you're just doing it. Now you're just looking crazy. 'Cause it's not gonna look like that when it.
Welcome you.
What up?
Welcome back, heads. Man, what a past couple days we have had. What a past week. Welcome you to Porch Talk. Your host Alan and what's up, Dick, John, dude? What's up?
What up?
And what's up, Webb?
What up, guys?
And what's up, Jenkins down there on the end?
We're here.
We're here. We square.
Yeah. John's doing hand puppets.
Yeah, this is one of those episodes where we highly recommend watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be in what's the lowest resolution?
I think it's 720p now. I think they did away with everything else.
Okay, we'll be at 320p.
Nice.
Or maybe this case 420p. I don't know.
420p.
420p.
Trust us, you do not want to see us in high definition.
It's better this way. I've always said that.
I have a long hair that sticks out of my forehead. Y'all don't want to see that.
And you got one of them nipples.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah,
It's 30.
Did y'all have season summer of incest on your bingo card for this summer?
I did not.
I heard John bumping it as he was.
Yeah, I was rocking with it, and then I heard controversial lyrics, and I'm like, oh shit, what is this?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Kanye went all out.
Yeah,
He went all out.
I only heard two things about it. I heard one that sucked and one it goes hard, and they're both right.
Yeah,
Right?
Well spoken.
yeah. I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
unintended.
Yes, very much.
That's a great one. Yeah. It went from yay to gay. But again,
G silent.
yes.
G is silent.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, but he got him.
Got him.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, we sitting here right now talking
We
about
talk-
it.
Right. We're
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, he got what he wanted.
I was honestly though, I was hoping for the red album cover with the swastika, like was predicted.
You know.
That's what I wanted to see. That was the Kanye album I wanted to see.
The Black Klansman's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty up there.
That's a good one, yeah. And the single World War III's got the white hood and a kind of a silhouette looking thing. So
Mhm.
he's hitting all the buttons.
It's definitely an artistic route
Yeah.
to take.
I think aside from the sucking dick part, I think it's fucking great. Like I was telling you guys at dinner, I was all in until I saw my cousin dick. I saw my cousin dick. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why would you even suck your cousins anyway? Why not find some random stranger to try it out the first time?
Man, keep it in the family, man. Shit.
I guess you get an honest opinion that way.
Yeah.
Like, man, you got a little toothy there towards the end.
Since he was 14,
Till
so I
he
guess,
was 14, yeah.
I guess it was good enough for him. I don't know.
Yeah, shit. I mean, there's some years of giving head there.
Well, buddy.
You gotta figure something out every now and then.
Like, yeah. Giving them pointers and shit.
We'll get Alan on that. Tell us how long it takes you to learn how to do it.
It's an awfully odd thing, but I happen to be an expert in this field, and I gotta say it's person by person.
Yeah, I can see that.
It doesn't even hurt his jaw anymore.
Yeah.
Yep, I've always said that.
It's like,
It's something. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what a great.
It's been a while. I'm gonna say the last 2 months probably been some of the wildest times ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even COVID, even including COVID times.
Yeah. That was pretty wild. No, that we lived through that, but
Yeah, and
now we live through some even wilder shit.
All
yeah,
right.
now we're like, damn, I wish
Makes me kind of
COVID
miss
times again.
COVID.
Well, like just the drive to Peking today just reminded me of some of the good times. Like,
Man.
why don't I ever see any good street action, Brother Cub? I apologize, boy. We had some live action this evening.
Live
Oh,
action, it was good.
Man, he was.
And what a great week for road rage. Did y'all see the viral video of the chick in Delco, the Philadelphia area, that got out and just like shit on the hood of a car?
Car, yeah.
Hell, fucking that's a me style stop.
And then a day later, there was a video of her going to jail.
And that would also be me. I would probably shit while they were taking me out though, just to make them deal with it.
There you go.
All right.
Bend over, squat, call.
I'm gonna shit a pile in this floor right here.
Little power shit on you now.
I hope it bubbles out, hits you in the shoe.
Joke's on you, asshole. I ate Arby's.
Yeah, the spicy 3 pepper sauce. Here it comes.
Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
you want me to do that? That's what I asked them one time when they told me to squat and cough. I'm like, bro, I ate some fucking tacos earlier. You sure you want me to do that? Like, I don't know that I want to do that. Can we just skip this part? I be fucking with them, dude. Every time I go, I'm always in a great mood for something.
I was too, dude. Like, when I went to jail that night, I was in a hell of a mood. Like, right when I pulled over, you do a breathalyzer? No. Will you do
No.
a field sobriety? No.
No,
He said, will you pull your truck right over there? And I
No.
said, yeah, that's fine.
I
I'll do
said
that.
no.
And I said, what do you want me to do after that? He said, go ahead and get whatever you want out of that truck, lock it up, and I want you to let the tailgate down and sit on the tailgate. Wait for me.
I
And
don't
when-
feel like I can do that, officer.
Many steps.
And I didn't get the tailgate good down, and they wrapped that roadblock. He said, all right, you can come with me.
Done.
They're like the guy in the Tacoma just left Columbus.
I mean, he did cuff me behind my back, but he let me ride shotgun. And the whole time to the station, we was just talking about life.
I'm like, yeah, I had a lot of shit going on before this happened. Dick.
But how's life going? Not too great right
Not-
now.
I'm like,
Not very well.
all things considered.
25 minutes ago, I was in a fucking fantastic spot.
Yeah. Man,
Right now, not so good.
Things was going good.
I told him, I was like, it'll probably be, I hope it'll be okay. He says,
But we gonna make it.
yeah, we're going to get there. Yeah.
A year later, you own a liquor store.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ironic. I'm coming.
No.
I am coming up on my anniversary for the DUI.
Think about having your breathalyzer and having to drive all you're having to drive now.
Yeah.
Blowing it 4 times in one trip.
Yeah.
Jeez.
God, man.
And it was always like
I love making fun of you about that.
Keith did too. He's like, hey, I should have wrote a song about this. I had to blow my truck. Every time I go, he said, go blow your truck so you can go home. I'm not even mad. That's pretty good.
And if you didn't blow it right, you don't get to go home.
That's And if you try too many times,
They'll come take you home.
they'll come take you home.
They'll come take you somewhere. Not where you want
And
to
they're
go.
going to take your truck to the pound.
Yeah, and then you gotta fucking get out of hop again.
Yeah, and if you use your teeth, you get smacked on top of your head.
Yep.
That's very true.
Fair enough.
Just tell them, be like, man. So I've gotten some DUIs. I've gotten 2. I've never gotten pulled over and gotten a DUI. I've always gotten in car accidents.
He's like, no, he's like, you didn't know where you couldn't even run anyway.
And one time, the last one, when I was in my little yellow car, I was sitting there actively trying to get my car out of this person's yard when the cops came up. He saw me a little while later and asked me how I was doing, all that. And then he came. Do you remember what you said to me when I came up on you in that yard that morning? I'm like, that was you? Like, there's no fucking telling, dude. Yeah. And he's like, you told me that you was going a little fast and lost control. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what happened.
That's what happened.
He said, you think you could remember exactly how fast you were going? I said, man, the last time I looked down, had to have been 65. It's in 35. Yeah.
Jesus.
I flew that little Veloster over some railroad tracks, spun around backwards, went down the road backwards in drive, and smashed backwards into this person's tree in their yard that was on an incline.
Mhm.
Yeah. So there was no way out. There I couldn't say, but hey, guess what? Paid an attorney. Didn't even have to blow my car.
There you
Dismissed.
go. Yeah.
Dismissed.
You.
Wow.
And it's been long enough now I can actually talk about it.
How about them apples? I got a one back when we were teenagers.
Oh, you got one of those youth ones.
No. This was I wrecked when I was drunk.
Oh, fun.
Well, actually, I passed out. You get so drunk and you get behind the wheel, you just fall asleep.
Fall asleep,
Yeah.
get comfortable, get warm.
That's exactly. I was we had drunk some of those. You remember when the Platinums first came out?
Bud Light
Oh,
Platinums.
God, yeah.
And they hit a little harder.
Yeah. Yeah, they
And
were
I sent my
6.9.
buddy to the store and I was like, man, just get a 12-pack of Bud Lights because we were all just hanging over at his house. It was right by state line. And he came back because all we were doing was playing video games. I think we was playing like Call of Duty or some shit. But he come back with that Platinum when we sat there and drank that whole 12-pack. And he's, you good to drive? You good to leave? I said, yeah, I'll be fine. I made it about halfway home. I was on these dirt roads and I fell asleep. And next thing I know, I woke up and I was literally staring straight up, dude. Like headlights down. And I bet I had to look like a UFO or something. And
Oh, so you were on a back road too.
yeah, I ran my truck off in a culvert.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And I called my buddy and I said, hey, I wrecked. I broke my nose and I broke the steering wheel.
God.
My nose broke the steering wheel.
And I was like, I think I broke a tire rod too. Can you come pull my truck out or at least just sit with me till the sun comes up? He said, yeah, I'll be over that way in just a little bit. He's like, where you at? And I said, you know where Bethlehem Baptist is? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, go down that dirt road. You'll see me.
You'll see.
He said when I got there, he said, man, you scared me to death. I said, I beat on that glass for like 5 minutes. He said, you was just passed out on the steering wheel like this. He said, I thought you was dead. I was like, I was just sleeping.
Just taking a nap.
Taking it back.
Patiently waiting on you.
I was just taking advantage of inertia.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't go in. I couldn't open my door. I mean, I guess I could have like tried to climb through the window, but I was like, I was drunk.
You were drunk. You were comfortable.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But that was a funny
feel like
thing.
that.
And then he gave me a ride home, and right when I showed up with no truck, my grandpa he'd always say shit like this to me. He said, "What'd you fuck up now?" And I said, I wrecked my truck last night. It's on its way to Earl Shaw's. And he said,
You drunk, wasn't you?
yep.
Yeah.
I said, yep.
That's what I always get. You drunk, wasn't you?
Mhm.
Sure was.
Well, at least you're alive. You didn't kill nobody.
There you go.
That's all. That's about the only positive.
Yeah, only thing. At least you didn't kill anybody and go to jail.
But good old days.
Well, that was because you were in bumfucked Egypt in Kennedy.
Yeah. Well, nobody gonna go back.
Wasn't nobody gonna come by and find you.
That's why I told my buddy, I was like, man, I don't care if you can get my truck out of this ditch or not. I was like, just bring the rest of the beer and just come sit here.
I
Make
the best of this.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Earl Shaw. He told me if I'd wait till the morning, he wouldn't charge me for overnight service.
There you
So
go.
I opted for 7 a.m.
Yeah. I will be waiting on you, sir.
Yeah.
Can't fucking go anywhere else.
hmm
Wow.
Just give me a ride after he comes and gets it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think on my DUI, on the paperwork, it was at the courthouse or whatever, the cop put on there that my speed was 110 miles an hour. I was running from it and didn't even know it. Had no clue I was running from it. I was
Damn.
already flying anyway.
Those blue lights are just like the video.
He chased me for like a good minute. Good minute. I mean, he chased me from Reform all the way to like to the end of Palmetto.
Damn.
Yeah. And I had no clue. It was like later I saw it in my rearview mirror. I saw it like in the distance. I saw the damn.
Oh, he's whipping his ass.
Yeah, I had no clue I was running from him. He was
Yeah,
like,
you was just hauling ass.
yeah,
Just-
I'm getting it, man.
Go.
Hell yeah, I was ready to get home. Shit. And I wasn't far from it either. But I remember I saw the blue lights and I punched the gas a little harder.
Thought about it.
Then I let it off. I was like, no, I don't need to do that. Yeah, that was
Funny. Not worth it.
wild.
Just think, man.
I probably could have got away with
Probably
it.
could have got away with
Probably
it.
good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's all
Sounds
good, though.
like you were doing good.
Yeah.
So.
Hey.
Show up to school or
Yeah.
work the next day and, man, did you do that spray paint job on your car yourself?
Trying to see if I can rattle can, see how it look if I rattle can the whole thing.
You changed the tag number too. That's
Yeah.
how I did.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
It's an antique now. You know?
antique, 25 years or whatever.
Trying to save a little money. Well, if y'all ever find yourself going to Sam's Club in Tuscaloosa, they are dead serious about closing time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say 8 o'clock. They mean
8 o'clock.
8
When I-
o'clock.
When I think 8 o'clock in a business like that, it's 8 o'clock and I get in the door and then I'm in. That ain't the case.
Think about it. Think about it
Hell
like
no.
this. Think about it if it was Al's Music and Spirits.
We
or
let them
Spirits.
in.
Yeah.
Think about it if it was 10:07.
That's fine.
Let them in.
Stay on damn Sunday.
Okay.
We've been doing it, man.
Oh, well, all right.
Let people in at like 8:30.
hmm
When we close at 8.
Thursday, closing time's 8. I stayed till 10.
I don't see why you're not open till 10 on Thursday, honestly.
Yeah. and
It's
so-
party day.
Yep. And I mean, they do. And that was the main thing they said. They said, what time are you closing? And I said, sign says 8, but I think I was going to stay open at 10. And they were like, yeah, there's a couple parties tonight. You probably do well. And I was like, I'll take your advice. And they did.
Yeah.
When they needed more, they sent the sober one to go get it.
So they said.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sober enough one.
Sober enough one.
Yeah.
You think he'll sell to you? Yeah, I ain't drinking. 45 minutes. I'll go get it.
I had a sip of water.
I had a sip of water when we ate them bratwurst, so I think I'm all right.
Yeah. So we had a big drill out this past Saturday, and so me and Danny went over to Sam's Club. We pulled up, and I don't know why he thought about it, but I was glad he did. We were leaving Columbus, which is what, 50 minutes?
Yeah, right at an hour. Right.
But we got to get on
the other
Skyland.
side, yeah.
Yeah, you got to get to the other side of
So it's
something.
probably about an hour and 10 minutes, which we made pretty good time, and it was Thursday, so it was raining like a
Yeah, it was raining.
Well, and in Tuscaloosa, if it's raining, you don't know what kind of traffic you gonna get.
Oh, no.
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 But we were fortunate. It was bad rain, but actually pretty smart traffic.
That is, y'all did get really
Pulling
fortunate
up
on
at
that.
7:55 in that damn parking lot.
And dude, right when we got out, there was like 4 staff members at Sam's Club outside smoke break,
Yeah.
and they said, "Baby, you better run."
Got 4 minutes.
And I said, "To the door," and she said, "No, you got to get in, get your stuff, and get out in 4 minutes." I said, "Oh boy."
And we're like,
And dude walked in, turned left to the cart aisle.
they
They ain't no carts.
hid the carts.
They put the cart- You ain't shopping.
You ain't
You
trying
come
that
in
shit.
and get what you got to get, motherfucker, and you get out.
You use your two hands and do your best.
Yep, that's what we did.
There ain't no month shopping right now. You get in your 1 or 2 items you got to have for tomorrow and get the fuck on up out of here.
That's exactly what happened.
What it was, they were like literally like coming off from one end of the store with like push brooms. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
Every time you run into one, they'd be like,
Yeah, you better go. You better hurry up.
Every one of them like,
You still in here?
Yeah.
hey, it's time to be moving on down.
Yeah, we closing down. And the thing that fucks me up is don't none of them motherfuckers on that shit.
Yeah.
Why don't I give a fuck? They still getting paid.
They act like they do, but
They're ready to go home.
That's
they said this is a club and we kicking you out.
Yeah.
Right.
This is private, motherfucker. You gotta be a member.
You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
Now I will say that in Memphis at 10, they were like, all right, 9:30. They were like, all right, now start making your final discoveries or whatever they say, and be making your way up to the front.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then I watched a video about Sam's Club the other day. This kid was in there, and he was autistic or some shit.
The Rizzler?
Yeah, and gotten overstimulated
Boom!
and was just fucking knocking TVs over like he was Godzilla,
Yeah.
just up on where the TVs are.
On the display. I love that for him.
65-inch TVs, just.
Hell yeah.
I bet his father is proud.
Oh, he's like, his dad was down there. All right, son, stop playing Godzilla. I need you to come down here. They got insurance. They ain't had to pay for that shit.
I was about to say, and at this point, don't you know there was probably someone around the corner and that was probably for a short so they could go viral.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
There was more people fucking with their phones out than trying to help that kid. I didn't know
That's insane.
that if somebody is having a fucking retardo episode,
Let them go.
it is illegal
To stop them?
to stop
Yeah,
them.
just let them do what they do. Yeah.
Shit.
Shit. If it had been me in that Sam's Club, I'd be like, hey, little motherfucker, you can get your ass down. I'm coming up there.
Damn.
No, I don't. We got on the subject of talking about like just people kind of shitting in weird places. Like
Oh, I will shit anywhere I have to.
the Delco, the Philadelphia area, the chick that like shit on the car
Yeah.
behind her, and then like we were talking about it at
I
Relentless.
will shit in front of people.
Dude, Mo showed me a video of just a chick just like pulling her pants down, and she's like in the like the meat section at the grocery store. And she sat down, and there was a person like right there on the other side of the aisle, and the whole time she's looking, and then that person finally kind of oh no, and that she's like, yeah, honey, I had to go.
They don't. I would stop what I was doing right there and get my phone out and start recording that woman taking a shit. I'd be like, she can't, I can't.
I'd have found a magazine and went, no. Shove her face in it.
Or when she got done,
That's what I would do. They were like, bad girl.
No. Have beside her and start shitting too.
They're like, we're doing this today.
what we're doing now.
Hold my hand, Deborah.
Oh, this one's coming hard.
I didn't know this was Fecal Friday. We're just here in the meat section.
Oh my god.
Well, they're letting everybody bring their dogs in everywhere now. I mean, if somebody says something, just blame it on the dog, I guess. That dog shit.
Dog shit over there. It looks humanish, but
Yeah, it's got corn.
Nah, that was
It's got corn in it.
Yeah, there's corn.
Somebody brought a Great Dane in. You just didn't see.
They're like, God damn, that's a pile of shit.
Wow.
But just to wrap up Sam's Club, I had to get ID because we got some alcohol. I had to go down the line like to find somebody.
Yeah.
I need ID. That her. Need
That's
ID. That her. And I finally got to the person on the way over there. I was asking her, I said, man, how long's it been 8 o'clock? And she said, About 6 minutes.
I was like,
So that means we ready for you to get your honky ass up out of here.
yeah. But he was asking how long have they been closing at 8? And she went, about 6 minutes.
Well, they got closing on the mine.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it's time to go.
It's time
She's
to
like, honey,
go.
we gotta get out of here.
We have been here since 8 o'clock this morning. There ain't no shifts at Sam's Club.
We've been here all day.
They didn't even have me left.
You pull that shit again, they're gonna cancel your membership.
Yeah, they would be like,
He
this
had just
guy.
got it that day.
Sorry, sir. You can't come back. Give me your card.
Give me the card.
He's like, we're done.
Hand the card over.
You're done. You're done.
Why did I?
Oh, right it up.
Costco might put up with this shit, but
Yeah,
at Sam's
you go to
Club,
Costco.
we do
next
not.
time, motherfucker.
Yeah, we don't put up with no boom meter.
Sam
And they done had all the
Yeah,
samples
yeah.
put up. Y'all was just in there with the workers.
Yeah, they
For
was.
the most part. Oh, there were people with some buddies that was like, it's gonna take them about 20 minutes to check out.
They was like,
Easy.
yeah.
They just gonna walk straight out.
We're sitting there, hold on, we grab everything we can in both arms.
Yeah.
We're like, all right. Oh, didn't
Y'all had to
get
buy some. You had to actually buy some shit. You weren't just getting some.
It was mainly hamburgers, hot dog, and I wanted to price some things, but like right when we got in there, it was like stress level midnight.
Yeah, it was like everybody's like 5 people as we walk by. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all better hurry up.
I asked one of them for a shopping cart. She like,
We ain't got no time for that.
you ain't shopping, baby. You hustling.
Yeah. You better get a bag.
Sam's
yeah.
Club, you rule.
I hear him. You get off work, you ready to get
And
off.
I wanted to stop by the ABC. They're closed. I guess they closed at 8 o'clock.
Dude, everything closed at fucking 8, man.
It's wild. Yeah.
On a Friday night.
Alabama
Ever-
sucks.
Ever since COVID, it's like they just shut everything down for no
Bon
damn
Ivy.
reason. Yeah.
Blame her or whatever the fuck her name is.
Who?
Mama.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Meemaw.
Her fucking stupid ass is called.
Meemaw Ivy.
Yeah.
Whatever she's thinking.
Mama Justice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Speaking of Alabama and their bullshit, did you know
Okay.
that the state of Alabama granted medical cannabis permits in 2024? Guess what they did in 2025?
Reversed all that shit.
Reversed them and took them away.
Yup.
Wow.
Back down to square one.
Back at square one in Alabama with the medical cannabis program.
Yeah.
Because Alabama fucking sucks.
Because Ivy. Y'all voted for her again. She not only had one term.
Who is y'all?
You live over
I
there.
didn't vote.
I don't vote.
Oh, I don't either. Somebody is voting for this bitch.
I'm a registered Mississippian since my DUI. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, because you had to get
Yeah.
get your non-adjudication.
Mhm.
But you've lived in fucking Mississippi for the last 3 years, right?
I lived in Mississippi for
I like-
5 years before I got mine moved over.
Yeah. When I first moved to Columbus, I kept my Alabama license until I moved to Tennessee,
I kept mine until it expired. I was like, all right, well, it expired. I got
and then Tennessee was like, "Oh, you live here.
yeah.
We see you every day." That's what the police were like, and they're like, "I'm like, yeah, I live here." Like, you got to get your driver's license changed to Tennessee then. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know I had to." They're like, "Yeah, when you move to another area, you got 2 months."
2 months.
I'm like, "I had no fucking clue, dude.
I did 3 years. Oh well.
I'm not that important. I don't get shit in the mail. I don't even have a mailbox now.
Well, yeah.
I don't get shit in the mail. I get my bills online. Try to pay with cash.
I tell you,
I'm a ghost.
it was so funny during election season this year, and there's like, somebody real concerned. Oh my God, please tell me you're voting. I said, I don't even know what state I'm registered to vote in. I don't know what happened, I promise you, I don't care.
I think I'm ready. I'm registered in Tennessee because my license is still valid in Tennessee, and I'm registered in Mississippi.
I got to keep on keeping on regardless.
You do. You're gonna have jury duty like 3 times in a row.
Dude, I have never even got a jury duty summons because I'm not on their radar.
You ain't got no mail.
I'm not. I am not in the system, dude. The only system I'm in is in the judicial system.
They're like, nah, we don't want you on the jury anyway.
Dude, I don't even get, like, you know how some people say get letters about tax debt that they need to settle. I don't get that shit.
Neither do I.
I don't get anything.
Right when I see anything like that, I just
Throw it away. Like I never saw that.
I didn't see that
Never got
shit.
one.
dude, the wind took it.
I
Like,
never got that.
You have been taxed for something. Well, I had a lot of stuff going on at once upon a time, and I was having some money coming in. They wasn't mine, but it was still coming to me.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I had to deal with all that shit, and then I'm like, you know what?
Shit.
Probably about 7 years ago, I was like, fuck this shit. They only know what you tell them.
It's true. That's true.
Oh,
If you don't tell them shit, they don't fucking know nothing.
They might come looking.
They might no, because I don't exist, dude.
It's like not even there.
I don't even have a social security card. I have a social security number,
Well, of course.
but I don't have a card.
The card don't mean shit.
Yeah.
I don't have a bank account. I don't have nothing.
All right. We got Alexander Supertramp.
Tips,
ghost.
helpful hints to become a ghost, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't ask them for shit.
And my favorite post of John today, choose violence.
Choose violence. Choose violence and
I want-
shit on bars.
I wanted to remind all of you that you can all catch these hands.
Yeah, my favorite part of that little thing I posted was like, he was like, shit, what was he saying? I'm gonna fucking hide it away. It'll come back.
You deserve it.
Yeah, that was good. You deserve it. Choose violence. You deserve it. And then it's like, you don't have to take the upper hand. This ain't no fucking country song.
Yeah. Yeah, the high road.
Yeah, the high road. High road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to take the high road. This ain't no fucking country song. Choose violence. You're welcome.
Yeah, dude, have me cracking up.
I always choose violence. If there's an aggressive stance to take, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, who else chooses violence? Gilbert, the Triceratops.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
We went and he wasn't even there today, man.
I
They kinda
know.
made the food suck.
Well, I'll tell you what else though.
We didn't have to worry about our rice being stolen.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's what the Triceratops said
Yeah.
about coming to work at the restaurant we ate at.
Oh,
Because I ain't
yeah.
giving them no. I ain't gonna
He
give them
said, "Johnny, you going to work today?" Johnny said, "Shit."
Fuck
That shit.
Hey, fuck that shit.
that shit.
And then Gilbert said, "Stay at home. I'll be right here." But you can take baby Triceratops with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Definitely had it.
I forgot all about my big ass tea bag here, man.
What the heck?
Sitting here with my mouth dry as fuck.
It'll do it to you. There's been and I don't care to do this, but we kind of do it. But Big Tay, I know him. Like I didn't know he was from here, but I've been watching his videos.
Brooksville is
Oh,
Yeah,
More
that's where it's
specifically.
from, yeah, but
But I've been watching his videos for a while. But there's like an influx of those kind of guys.
there's a bunch of them, man. It's like I kind of want to go.
we
Take it
all
on.
we can do it. Just all of us do it.
Columbus.
Just sit there and cut out all the
Columbus,
things.
Mississippi. We at the
Re-
restaurant. Review.
Chicken fried rice, lemon pepper wings, and wonton soup.
That wonton soup was fucking on point, dude.
About a gallon of
I ate a
wonton
gallon of
soup.
wonton
That was a lot.
When John goes, he said, "Give me the bucket.
Yeah, give me the bucket.
I want the gabagool."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Just stuck a straw in it.
yeah. The food reviewers. That's wild to me. Like I do respect Big Tay because he doesn't try and get the shit for free. He buys all his food.
Right. He buys all of it.
At halftime, he just
So-
hits his car. So,
That way he doesn't have to stroke nobody's dick.
yeah,
He bought
tell
the
it
food.
like it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it sucks, he's like, I wasted my money on this shit.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, there's another one. it's funny to me.
You
Like,
talking about the long-haired little
Yeah.
kid?
to where he,
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got like a whole bunch of shit in his nose when he talks.
yes.
Yes. I know exactly
Oh,
what you're talking
today we're eating this pizza.
about. I'm over here at the Centertown
That
Pizzeria.
sucks.
The last time I was in here, I couldn't even eat it because it was just terrible.
They refused to serve me 3 times. Shit, I wonder why.
It was just terrible, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try it right now. Hold on.
You know the rule, 1 bite.
Safe to say they haven't improved at all. Bitch, that's why they don't want you to come in there. The food sucks. Just go on about your day. Don't be like, don't put, man, that's one thing I don't like. Putting local shit on blast.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're not gonna go put fucking, let's say you're not gonna go put, well, people do in Columbus, but put fucking Pizza Hut on blast.
Everything on blast in Columbus.
Yeah.
Be like, they had 3 pizzas and made me wait for 45 minutes for 3 pizzas. Bitch, they had to cook them. That's 15 minutes of pizza. What the fuck?
Like, damn, shit just ain't ready.
It's not gonna be ready as soon as you call. I called 10 minutes ago and they said to give them 30 and it wasn't ready when I got here. No shit.
The whole restaurant packed.
Yeah. And yeah, but I'm not a fan of shitting on local restaurants. But if they suck, they need to know they suck. They don't need to be like coddled because it's not good.
Right, but
That's why I'm not nice to one of the restaurants in town because I think their food sucks.
Put them on blast.
Not gonna.
oh no,
Just don't go.
I just don't go.
And I agree.
All right, yeah, man. Usually when it comes to stuff like that, it's if what Mama tells you, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Praise them, if it's gonna be on social media.
But now you
But
can't,
like,
you can't,
be critical to them. Like,
this pizza sucks. This pizza not
do
good.
do it man to man. Be like,
Hey man,
You know, I just
I
wanna let
gotta
y'all know this.
But
I gotta tell you something about your pizza, brother.
but I couldn't tell you like.
Where is his stance coming from though? How does he have the exquisite palate to tell us what's the best
It's
pizza?
like,
Yeah.
good.
I might go get that pizza
And
at
all he
Centerton
ever
Cafe.
gets is cheese.
Yeah,
Like, what
cheese,
the hell? Yeah, you gonna
cheese
damn
pizza gonna fucking
Yeah.
suck.
It's cheese,
No matter
bread,
where
and
you
sauce.
get it.
What else you gonna do?
Yeah, you're not reinventing the wheel. They're not putting Gouda
Yeah.
and other fucking fancy ass cheeses on a cheese pizza. They're putting fucking mozzarella, some goddamn sauce, and saying, "Here, bitch."
Don't get mad at me. Get mad at your mama.
Yeah, get mad at your mama for not
Yeah.
giving you a way to make your taste buds
Yeah.
mature.
One bite, you know the rules.
10 bites later.
Yeah, I ate half the damn pizza. It's not.
It's like, man, I can't even taste the sauce. That's because it's covered in cheese, dude.
Look how floppy it is.
Look
I
at
don't
how
like it when it's floppy.
Because it's cheese, bitch.
That's good cheese.
I wish we could you know how you can remix your Snapchats?
Yes.
I wish we could remix videos of people do that,
You can.
but then they might come at you and I don't, you don't ask for nothing, you don't get nothing.
It would be a very, maybe have it on a soundboard. You know the rules.
You know the rules.
Wind it up.
Yeah.
Little
bite.
baby wieners.
That rotisserie chicken. I'm obsessed with her.
Oh, Balin.
Y'all ever get to check any of that Love on the Spectrum out?
Yeah. Me and Kyle watched it like last week.
Shit is fucking great.
It's really not bad. I was like, all right, it's got some.
And then they got like
some
a
moments.
power autistic couple now. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They're
They're
like
like
a
the- yeah.
huge power couple though, and they're like, well, we have to go and do this for church, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, God damn, y'all got more shit going on than I do. What the fuck?
Would you say it's
together for like 5 years and shit?
Yeah.
would it be the type of tism to where they have to use like goblin tools to kind of help them out with communication and doing tasks, or like
No, they're
super high function?
High
Yeah, they're
function.
all-
They're all high
yeah.
function. Yeah.
Okay. Like I mean, I think that's an interesting show. Sure, I haven't watched any of it, but like the, I think that's one thing the show probably did a good job of is just showing how broad the spectrum is. Like
Right.
I mean, there's some of the people they interview and talk to, they just normal ass weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got
For
a
the most part.
little weirdness about them.
yeah,
But you can tell it's something's off, but it's like, okay, it's
Okay.
not that bad.
One of them chicks is hot.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
Hot.
But I was like, where'd that come
I'm like,
from?
I take a little touch of the tism, man.
shit.
He's like, I got a spectrum for you.
Yeah. See how you like my spectrum. Mhm.
All right. The whole spectrum.
Been watching Antiques Roadshow.
No,
Oh,
no,
hell yeah.
Didn't one of that guy pass away? No, that's
no, that's American Pickers.
Yeah, that
What
was
are you talking
American
about?
Pickers.
Nah, Antiques Roadshow is before all that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's
that
the
was-
OG.
I was like, what we have here is a late
Micro.
whatever.
A late Renaissance vase.
Yeah, touched by John F. Kennedy.
In,
Whatever.
in certain situations, this vase would be worth
Oh,
maybe 3,000 to 5,000, but since this one's got that little stem on the bottom, it's worth at least $70,000.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how every episode goes. Every episode.
Like, where do these people find all this? Like, everybody
Yeah, I
they
know.
show.
It's like
It's
it's
like
not just it's just the
knowledge.
rarest thing in the world. Like
Yeah.
whatever. And every now and then there'll be one we're like, no,
That's kind of shit.
this one's fake.
I found this 4-wheeler tire in my pond, and I heard it was valued at $200.
what?
Well,
Actually,
You
that
see.
was the first wheelbarrow produced by Mr. Wheelbarrow himself.
And that was the tire design.
Yeah.
Look at the rim. The rim is really what gives it away. It's
Yeah,
a little rust, a little patina.
A little patina on the rim there.
But
That's how you
that's
know.
okay. That actually helps the value.
It will buff
Oh,
out.
you gotta have that.
Yes.
Easily, you would first glance $200, but no, says this is actually a $80,000 wheel and tire.
This is a
$80,000.
$80,000. And now, it's been on for so long.
Oh my God!
Now they have what it was predicted at, or what it was appraised at then. And then they have another little box comes up, appraised in 2013 at blah, 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 blah. And it's like, sometimes they go way down, sometimes they go way up.
Yeah, that would always be funny. We checked in with the customer 5 years later because they decided to hold it instead of selling it.
Yeah.
The vase is now valued at a nickel.
Yeah. Value.
I was like, you can't even give it away.
5 cents.
People don't even want it.
Yeah. Like, who collects vases anyway?
Dude, I seen some shit. I saw a fucking I don't know, it was like this antique wagon miniature, and it had like miniature people.
Oregon Trail kind of people.
Yeah, and
Oh, hell
the
yeah.
guy was like,
Donner Party kind of people.
if this was an original, it would be worth $1,500, but this is a copy, unfortunately. This was made in the late 1950s.
I would be so mad if that episode aired and it was me and like just imagine like all the people that come over to your house. You would always
Yeah.
my prize. Look at this. Can you believe this painting? That's a shit smear from that girl in Delco.
This is the hood of the car.
But she shot.
The girl sold the car instead of washing it after the incident. I have the hood.
Here it is.
I paid $20,000 for this.
I paid 20.
And today we're doing the DNA check on what's left of the fecal matter. And it just came back and yeah,
It's fake.
it's fake.
That wasn't her shit.
That was actually rattlesnake. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
All right. You ever seen a rattlesnake shit before?
I know you have to massage them if they're not out in the wild.
Wait,
Push the
what?
turds out of them.
Oh, wow.
Why do you know this?
I like reptiles.
Wow.
Learn something new every
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to massage the turds out of them if they're not wild.
Hell yeah. That sounds like
Fuck
some kind of
that.
innuendo.
It sounds like some Kanye.
No, Diddy. No, Diddy.
And the massage and shit now.
You gotta work that thing.
Massage the shit
Gotta-
down
Gotta
from his lower back.
squeeze the shit out of a snake.
Scratch his knee while you doing it.
You gotta tickle his knuckle.
You gotta itch his chin. He like that. He likes that. I don't know where that snake's knee is. You'll find it.
You'll find it.
How do we get here, guys?
I wish somebody would massage the poops out of me.
That's how we got here.
There we go.
You know,
I mean,
think about it. No effort
It
poops.
would be pretty good.
That-
Just kinda,
I mean,
just kind of.
I mean, and mine are mostly no effort anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just fall out.
They
of
just
you,
fall
know?
right out. Yeah. Sometimes I have to worry if I'm walking funny. You know.
Shout out Little Caesars. I had me one Friday.
yeah.
It went a little earlier than I wanted it to be.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
and I like, Randy's take on it. Somebody, it was a good tweet. It said, now that I'm adult, I'm not gonna shit myself, or I haven't shit myself yet. And his reply was, it's not a matter of if, it's when.
It's when.
It's when.
It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have shit myself as an adult
Oh yeah.
I
I'm coming
a
off
couple
one.
times.
I had too, and I was like, watch this.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Mhm. Couldn't hit me in a better spot though. I would a nightmare would be like if I was like grocery shopping at Walmart.
In public.
And just running down.
You just pop the squat right there.
Yeah, yeah. And then Deborah comes back and sit down and hold your hand.
Yeah.
I had to pee. Here comes Uncle Steve because cousins.
Pulling up in a Rari.
Well, anything else happening lately that we failed to cover?
I feel like we should do a dime of the week.
Dime of the week. Ding, ding. There it is. What you got there, John? You brought it up. What you got?
My dime?
Yeah.
Shit, you don't want to know mine.
Go for it, man.
It's let me see.
Oh.
See, you got me all fucked up and put me on the spot, dude.
Well, you want to
I figured you would have one on deck,
Oh, I
dude.
got one on deck.
Then use your shit.
Mine's a little Alabama girl,
That's good.
for one thing. So what was it? Jesse Murph.
Oh,
You
look,
don't know Jesse Murph? Okay, yeah.
I put you on game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she up to?
She looking good.
I will say
Hey,
that there
that's-
is some news. King of the Hill's coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bobby's gonna be old.
Yeah. He's
You think he's gonna end up looking exactly like his actual dad?
Yep. And
he's
Dale's
gonna be
gonna
a
die.
chef.
Oh,
Right.
What, Dale gonna die?
Dale's gonna die. Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe
Because
he'd be
the voice actor
Yeah.
that voiced Dale is dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Well,
That sucked.
But I wonder who
and
that
they all kind of iconic. You got old Boomhauer and the big one.
Boomhauer. I'm wondering how they're bringing him back because I'm a fan of King of the Hill, right?
Oh hell yeah.
The last episode, they portrayed him to be a
Trainee.
FBI agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're going to spin it to where he was investigating Dale
Yeah.
the entire time.
Probably so. Yeah.
Ah, that would
Yeah.
be wild.
Yeah. Makes complete sense. Well,
That would be, you
yeah.
wouldn't have to kill Dale off. He would have got
He
arrested.
got
then.
arrested, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
He got taken down.
He's like,
And I'm sure, with the advances in AI, they may not even kill him off.
Yeah.
They could piece it together.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I was, AI is coming up on 3 years of like kind of moving. Y'all remember, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, they asked AI to do render a video with Will Smith eating spaghetti.
spaghetti. Yeah, I saw that.
And
The two side by side.
Yeah.
And like,
And it's just night and
and,
day.
and this year it's just like believable.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
I mean, no doubt.
I mean, and you already, I mean, both political sides use it. I mean, they'll mock up something and make a news article about it, and it looks legit, and then you have to give them about 3 to 6 hours, and it'd be like, that's fake. That was made by a computer.
Well, it used to
It
be the
never happened.
hands. They couldn't do hands.
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason, yeah,
But they can now.
They can do hands now.
Everybody talks shit about the hands. It's like, all right, motherfucker.
No, we
All
got
right,
this
we're
taken
gonna
care
catch
of.
these hands.
Yeah.
You gonna catch these hands, motherfucker.
Yeah.
AI about to choose violence.
Just in 3 years, how much is advanced? Imagine what it's going to be like.
Oh, dude, they're making AI touch.
Yeah.
So they're getting close to AI sex dolls.
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, your Megan Fox movie is coming true.
Right. Al can't wait.
I'll buy one. Shit. Want to deal with nothing?
Shit.
Like,
John's like, shit.
Come over here.
Sign me up.
Come over here and give me a blowjob. Okay.
I was not programmed to do that. I am not Kanye West.
I'm not your cousin.
I don't want that incestual shit over here. You come over here, you fucking robot, and give me a blowjob. I want it toothy too, motherfucker.
Put some stank on it, he said.
That took a turn.
Yeah. We get there every now and then.
Yeah.
AI, man. AI is cool. I can't wait till they get the touch thing down. Because then we'll just get that much closer to smell.
Smell-o-vision. What about that?
Smell will be cool.
There, when like the new Nintendo Switch or whatever is supposed to have like some kind of smell feature in it. I was like, what the fuck?
How?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if you got to put a cartridge in there or
You play in Legend of Zelda and you run through a grass field and all you smell is pollen.
you smell grass.
Start
but
sneezing
you
and
know,
shit. You get in a fight, you get your ass whooped, you start tasting iron. Oh, he's whooping my ass.
He's whooping my
You're
ass.
gonna be able to smell Mario fart.
Yeah.
I mean, they already got like haptic suits and shit.
Yeah.
So you can feel pain and stuff.
that's true.
so-
That's wild. I wouldn't want to feel that. Here's GTA 6. Dude, you get shot. It's just like the real thing.
You die for real.
Have fun.
It's like
This
that,
is
it's like
Grand
that
Theft
movie.
Auto 6.
It's like that movie, Stay Alive.
Yeah. How dare you?
Horror games in VR though
Oh yeah,
are a whole different
yeah.
thing.
Ooh.
That's pretty fucking scary, actually. It's like,
Shit, yeah.
it's like damn, right?
That shit gives me vertigo.
Yeah, I can't do the
Oh, dude.
sensory deprivation stuff.
I remember that's in the IMAX was when I figured stuff like that, like when it's kind of,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Realistic.
it always gives me like, man, it makes it to where I feel like I'm falling slow.
Look
Yeah.
like Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah. He's running out of chair. He's on the floor.
Gee.
I'm about to go get it Club Shay Shay.
Club Shake.
Oh,
Club
some
Shay
Club
Shay.
Shay Shay.
Little Club 400.
I call it.
We had we grilled out yesterday, and that was some of the funniest stories and times I've had in a while, and it's just like it's insane to be able to like just create that kind of environment, where it's that fun.
Yeah, I just like
them dogs,
it's like
man.
going up there and hanging out and,
And a bottle of Old Crow.
I just want to hear some shit.
We don't have Oak Crow, believe it or not. They don't let Paul, my son.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Give
Palm sign.
me some Parmesan, some Skull vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck that shit."
I love it though, man.
Old Gilbert.
Gilbert. Oh, Gilbert, that's
Gilbert's a
triceratops.
motherfucker.
Gilbert the Triceratops said, "Fuck that
You
shit."
going to work? Shit.
Shit. I bet he drinks skull.
So he might go on up to the Burtons. You never know.
know.
Oh, yeah, he might be a
I know he
Burton's
tries.
type of dinosaur.
He likes rice.
Yeah, it was it was a good time yesterday. Man. Shit, I've had a good time this evening. Anything else to do before we go? I think we about covered any movies coming out or
Nothing crazy.
nothing crazy.
The only thing, they're not movies. There's something. Limp Bizkit's back in the studio.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
It's just one of those days
yeah,
hell yeah.
one of those days they're back in the studio.
when you don't want to wake up.
You know them, you motherfuckers.
Because they did it
You know
all
you
for
rock
the
them
Nookie.
bitches out. Yeah, fucking right.
Come on,
Hell yeah.
the Nookie.
Yeah, some of that chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all be loving this shit right here.
I be doing it all for the nookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred Durst and
Just let you know.
Corey
Corey
man.
Feldman. Yeah.
Is it?
No.
I was about to say that
He was-
sounds right.
Corey Feldman was on the loser tour with them when the last time they come around.
Oh,
So,
fucking God.
yeah. But yeah, I mean that's about the only other thing I could that I remember that popped up sometime soon.
Get it all for the nookie.
I'm still wondering what that dude that was on the side of the road, what he stopped and said to nobody.
Yeah.
He just strutting along and then he stopped. He goes,
That's my favorite part of the song.
He
What song?
didn't have no damn earbuds in. He would be botting his head. He was like, whatever, man.
I had thought of Jesus for a minute.
He just stopped. He was flossing, doing the floss. As he was
He
walking.
probably stopped and felt, damn, I look good.
He was like, damn, that was
Damn.
tight. That was tight, wasn't
That
Hey, bet you wish you had your phone out, huh?
it?
Yeah.
That shit was nice.
Like, look at this dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Listen to World War III. It's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. He was singing in his head. He was like, I gave my cousin head.
Wait a minute. We saw first live reaction live.
First one, he stopped. Oh, what? Wait a minute.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
He's like, this actually pretty good though.
That beat goes hard.
This shit still slaps.
Very nice. All right, anything else?
Nope.
Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, y'all gotta look up Jesse Murph now, so y'all know what's going on.